Thank you so much for joining us for another Marriage Ministry Monday. We are so excited about this evening. We have Dan and Mildred Collins, who will be talking to us about their marriage, giving us sound advice. And if you will, just listen to their words of wisdom that they have. Dan and Mildred Collins, I can tell you from my experience, they are a man and woman of God who seeks God's heart. So just take some time and listen to what they have to say.
We have 4 children, 11 grandchildren, and 2 great-grand.
Mildred was working at Burger King, and I was looking for a job after school, so we met at Burger King. She was already working there, and I went and applied for a job there. 1 month short of a year, 11 months. I actually didn't when I met her. I wasn't looking for a girlfriend. We just became friends. We started going out, and next thing I know, I just figured she's the one. I asked her to marry me.
And he was loving, kind, and tender, and he was God-fearing man. And they just let me know, yes, he was the one.
I didn't. That Bible class lesson came after we was already married, so the prayer was a little different. That if I wasn't the one for her, that God would make me the one for her. If she wasn't the one for me, that He would make her the one for me. And He must have did it.
Yeah. No, I didn't. He just
keeping Christ in the center. We always tell everybody that marriage that we go to, we have to keep Christ in the center. And there was a couple of times when it was like we wasn't gonna make it, but we did because we kept Christ in the center. Just by being conscious of it. I mean, everyone likes to hear those 3 words every now and then. I still like to hear them every now and then. But action still. I mean, love is an action word. And even when I don't hear it, she shows the love by our actions, the things she does for me, or for our children when they was living at home and stuff, or for the family. But now that they're gone, specific, the things she does for me, it's love things.
Same here. He's attentive. Like if I'm sick, he's right there. And when I had my knee surgery, he was there. Even if he had to sleep on the floor on my hospital bed, he was there. He made sure that I was comfortable at all times. We argue. Then, like if I'm wrong, I'm gonna say, "I'm sorry. Will you forgive me?" And that kind of settled a disagreement right there.
We used to argue more early in the marriage, but as time went on, it started being less and less. Because we want the marriage to be harmonious, of course, but we do disagree. But it's like a pastor once said, we can disagree without being disagreeable, and it's the same in a marriage. Also, sometimes I'll just be quiet. To keep from arguing. Most time. Prayer and fasting, a lot of times fasting and praying. After, we try to keep communication open and clear. So if it's something that we're both dealing with, we definitely talk about it. And then I go in prayer on it, and we may talk about it, again.
I think communication and knowing when to say. But when we first got married, we didn't have a refrigerator, so we kept ice in a little cool, and we had bologna in there, and that's what we made it off sometimes. For a week we had bologna and bread. We kind of slept in my husband's bed he brought from home, which was a little twin bed, and we had a recliner that his daddy gave, so that was all we had to start with. But God has blessed over the years, so we have our own home now, and we have the furniture that we need. So God has been blessing us throughout our marriage. So when you first get married, you may not have everything you want, but as long as you got the love and got God in your life, He provides.
Well, when we started getting, you should say that, we took it slow. We got the living room, small living room set first. We got it paid for, and then we got, some bedroom stuff, and just took it slow. We rented for quite some time. And we lived in the projects for a while, and we moved into a house in Nelton, and we rented it. But a lot of times, sometimes people want everything, in this world we're living in, with so much instantaneous and microwaves and everything, but life, you got to kind of take your time. You're being, I mean, in a big financial down, and financial is one of the main reasons a couple bust up a lot of times or end up in divorce or finances. We're not the best budgeters in the world, but we sit down and figure out what's coming in and what's going out. And we've worked some budgets over the years, but somebody don't adhere to them too well. But
no, I don't. Very much.
Communication is top, especially in a marriage, but in any relationship. And we've tried to always communicate a good bit. When I was in school, that was a rough time for everyone, me, Mildred, and the children. We used to have lunch together a lot of times. I was on the Tupelo campus, had classes at CC, Tupelo and Fulton. She'd come, we have lunch together sometime. And then even in Fulton, we'd have lunch together sometime and we would talk about things. But just having that time. Sometime at the park, we would eat and we'd walk around the park. Intimacy is up there. I mean, you got to have it in a marriage. We've tried over the years since, we both know the Bible and stuff, take under consideration that, one or the other is really not feeling that well, but for the most time when it comes to, withholding, as the Bible says, the reason is given, except for fasting and praying, and you have to let your spouse know that, and then make sure they're in agreement with it, because they're not, it needs to be done another time, because that's important. And when God, put the man and woman together, be fruitful and multiply.
It's like a lot of times you start out, when you first start out, all the intimacy is there. It's go, go, go. And a lot of people think because when you get older, they're supposed to stop. It doesn't. We still have feelings. We still have to be intimate too. When we don't have children to get in the way no more. Try
and work out a budget. Definitely sit down, know what you're going to have coming in and what you got. Because when you get into marriages, you already got, both people already have some things already. And surely if the two have been together that time, they kind of got an idea. I knew Mildred had a car with her brother that they were sharing expenses when we got together. And I had a little car, I had a car and stuff. But other than that, I didn't have any, outstanding things on me. The other stuff came out till we was married, like, school loans and stuff. But you have to sit down and do, the figuring and stuff. And the 2 job work, some people say, well, I'm going to work 2 jobs to make it work out. It doesn't work out because you miss a lot of family time that way. You miss out on part of your children's life that you just can't get back. And then the money that you got there make, most times you're going to pay it back to the government at the end of the year. So it really doesn't help any at all. A lot of people say, well, it helps because it's easy money right then and right there. But later on, you got to pay it back. If I had to do over again, I worked 2 and 3 jobs when the children were younger, trying to make ends meet. And then when I was unemployed and stuff, I did what I needed to be able to pay bills. I cleaned gutters and rake leaves and stuff. I washed dishes in the restaurant between regular jobs. But I was working 2 and 3 jobs. I got to see Dan, my oldest son, walk, but I missed out on other children. I wasn't there. Working 2 or 3 jobs, get off one, go to another. But that's like Mildred said, it's just, you can't get that back. It's gone.
And by the time you
I would have rather been there.
By the time you worked the 2 and 3 jobs, you didn't see Ben. He was gone when he went to bed, and when he got up, he was gone. And when I had to go somewhere, Ben wouldn't stay with you because he didn't know who you were.
Yes. It's not worth it, family-wise. And something else always takes the money. Government, like she said, but some emergency was coming up, always taking extra money that you're trying to make to help, move things along. So I don't recommend it at all. Tough it out, spend that time with the family. Get to know that significant other, that other person before you start considering marriage. Because now, people don't even hardly talk now. It's all the texting and stuff now with the technology and stuff. I guess people still getting together on dates every now and then. But get to know. I mean, we was 1 month short of a year, so it was 11 months. We got to know each other a little bit. A lot of folks said our marriage wouldn't work because we were too young and stuff, and we need to quote experience things and all. This is not about that. When you do things God's way.
I would say get to know, be a friend, start a friendship, because a lot of people now say, well, we've been 2 months, let's get married. You don't know about it in 2 months. You don't know. If I was to ask you what color that you like, you wouldn't know. So the thing is, like, we became friends even before anything else happened. And through a friendship, a relationship developed. And now we still have our friendship. I can say that Dan is my best friend.
It's both ways. I wasn't looking for a wife again when I met Mildred. I mean, it just, we was work partners first, and we became friends, and it evolved. Definitely, like I said early on in the interview, keep Christ in the center. I mean, it's going to be turmoil and stuff. I've left home once or twice because of a heated argument, but I try not to. I had not. About once or twice, I can kind of just left the house and feel like arguing. And Sister Mildred used to be really hot-tempered. I mean, she's mellowed over the years. But I mean, you talking about somebody trying to break doors and stuff, and so anyway, I've left home once or twice, but communication, lots of prayer. Speak to your pastor every now and then, together and single,
I would say before it comes to blows, because yes, I used to be really hot-tempered, but before it comes to that, try to understand what your partner's saying. Put your listening ears on and listen. Yeah, I didn't, but I can look back and say now a lot of times, I wish I had a listening. It wouldn't have got to the point of where I had to kick the door in. If I only would have listened. And don't let other people fill your head full of junk, because other people will try to fill your head full of, well, I see your partner out there doing this and that. Don't listen to that. Don't let that get in, because most of the time when they saying stuff like that, they just want your spouse. They want what you have, and they'll try any kind of way to get in there and break that up. That's why I said put your listening ears on. Listen to your spouse.
Our first 2 years was rough, not because we didn't have a lot of financing and we didn't have the best jobs, but we had restaurant jobs when we first got married, but it was people on the outside trying to infiltrate and start mess. I mean, trying to break us up. I mean, actively breaking us up. Even some others. But we persevered. Our marriage has persevered, and we try to be examples to others. Definitely wouldn't work the 2 and 3 jobs like I said I did early on when the children were really young. Definitely wouldn't do that. Areas of communication would be a lot better, a lot stronger, because some misunderstandings came up then, a few times they could have been headed off with better communication. Because when you communicate, sometimes something can be misunderstood. So clarity, I guess is what I'm trying to say in communicating. And extra communication helps with clarity.
I would listen a lot more and we wouldn't avoid some of the rough spots that we did have if I had only listened. And other than that, there's nothing else I would do differently.
Thank you so much for watching this evening, and thank you to Dan and Mildred Collins for your words of advice and your words of wisdom. Tune in tomorrow night as Dana Cobb goes live discussing being led by the Spirit. You don't want to miss this, and make sure you share.